Hi everyone, and welcome back to episode 2 of the Planter's Choice Bonsai Tree Kit. It was a nice simple kit really, this one. Everything that we needed, 4 pots, the right amount of seeds. I think we used every single seed that came in each of these little plastic pots, but we kept the pots just in case we got any more seeds of similar varieties. I'm actually really disappointed, not with the kit, just with what's been appertaining and what's been going on. These started off brilliantly, absolutely fantastically. The Passia Abies, that put a couple of shoots out and they withered off and died. The Jacaranda mimosifolia, that went really well. And then they withered off and died. The Pinus aristata, that was doing extremely well, and I've gone into it today and the leggy pine has fallen over. I will try and rescue that. We'll repot it into a different position if we can get the roots out. So the only thing we're really left with out of this kit is the Delonix Regia, which I'm just hoping that we can keep alive and keep going. Now I do think that these needed a lot more water than what they got, especially these ones. And I think with them being in these compostable pots with no bags, no humidity bags or anything like that, they just expelled the water really quickly. There was no keeping it in. It was all about going in there regularly and watering them. And I think due to general life and things, life got in the way and they weren't maybe watered as much, and then they were probably overwatered to try and compensate. And yeah, we lost them. But I would actually really recommend anybody that sees this kit goes for it, because it was absolutely fantastic. It was doing really well, and it's just basically my lifestyle and things going on in and around that's caused this to fail. And I hope that I can just keep the Delonix going. It's a real shame. I'm absolutely gutted for the kit, because it was doing really well up until just a short time ago, and then overnight the pine has fallen over. So what I'm going to do first of all is I've got some small plastic pots which I did discuss putting them into. I'm going to drop the Delonix into one of those so that I can be confident in the amount of water that I'm putting in, that if it does break the compostable, the compostable pot, if it breaks down, it's not really going to go anywhere. It will just fall into this plastic pot and everything will just naturally drop. I think what I'm going to do is put these into some plastic pots also, just for the try. Put it into that one, and what we'll do is we'll give them plenty of water, and any of the seeds that didn't come up, who knows, hopefully they will, but I'll make sure that these get every opportunity to put the rest of the seeds out if there are any. And we have a little bit of a pot there to drop that into. We'll have to be careful with this one because there's no holes in the bottom of this, so there's nowhere for the excess moisture to escape to. But I will just try and lift this out and repot it into this space. So we'll try and just do that now. If we just get down the side. Of the soil, there is plenty of root there. So if we, you can't really see what I'm doing there. If I create a nice cavity all the way down for this to go down and into, we can pop the bent over bit down. And you never know, it's probably going to fail from now, but we will give it the opportunity to survive. I have had one survive from this position, but you never know. It's in there, it's got every opportunity, and we'll just go with it like that. These ones we'll add some extra water into, and we'll make sure that this one gets plenty of water and sunlight. It is becoming a bit woody at the bottom, but it's got a little bit of flexibility. What I will do is I'll just scrape away some of the top soil. That was a seed that hasn't done anything, so we'll pop that back in. And there are other seeds that haven't done anything. Only one came up from this. But what I'll do is I'll just get some of the bonsai soil mix placed into the top of this, just to try and give it a little bit of extra support up the top to keep it upright. And hopefully that will keep it straight as best it can. So if you bear with me, I'll just get some water and we'll give all these a really good watering and get them into the grow tent and just, you know, do a bit of praying. But like I say, it looks a really poor showing, but the kit was absolutely fantastic. It did really well, and it is just such a shame that life got in the way and created this as a failure, because it really didn't deserve to fail. It was doing so well. So we're back with the water, and we'll go with this one first and just give it a good healthy watering. Let it soak into all that. Hello Nigel and Peter. Give it a good water through, and we'll do the same with the pine, just enough to moisten up all the soil. That's more than enough. And then these are quite dry because with nothing being in there, they've been left. So I'll just give plenty of water to those. And we'll start trying to see if we can get anything to come out. A little bit more into that one. So that's watering straight through. So we'll get these back into one of the shelves in one of the tents. We'll give this one pride of place to make sure that it has the best opportunities it can to carry on thriving. We'll put the pine somewhere nice in there as well, just to try and give that a good chance. And we'll put these somewhere where they can hopefully do something. If they don't, fair enough. We know that they did work. We know that they really did a good job. So I'm Scott Winard, this is Let's Do Bonsai, and on this sorry note of failure, we'll see you again on the next one.